Welcome to the third annual Anthrozoology as International Practice Conference. We remain a dedicated group of volunteers who undertake conference planning and production with no cost to participants or organizations. The goal of both our working group and this conference is to spotlight research which is being undertaken by students and early career researchers around the world in the hopes of building a global support network of like-minded individuals. We are very much looking forward to all of this year's fantastic presentations, but first, let's meet the organizers. I'm Michelle, and my research focuses on captive elephants and how the interplay between elephants, elephant owners, tourists, and NGOs impacts elephant and mahout health and welfare.
Hi, I'm Chris, and my research focuses on cat-human relations and discourses surrounding roaming urban cats. I recently completed my PhD with the University of Exeter, and I have my PhD hat here to prove it.
Hello, my name's Sarah and I'm a PhD candidate with the University of Exeter. I'm looking at shark-human relationships through post-human and symbolic interactionist lenses. I also have an interest in street-living animals, especially those abandoned, and again, I'm looking through a post-humanist lens. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jess Hooper and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Exeter, and my research focuses on human-civet relationships. So for those that don't know who civets are nocturnal small carnivores from Southeast Asia.
Hi, I'm Tom Aiello. I study speciesism, particularly related to animal history.
Hi, I'm Jill, and my PhD research is looking at human-cat social interactions.
Hi, I'm Louise and I'm investigating the ethics and welfare of wildlife research projects, chiefly relating to the use of markers like leg rings, wing tags, and monitors like satellite collars on wild vertebrates.
Hello, I'm Irene. I'm a PhD student at the University of Exeter, researching the intersubjectivity of grief and whether the shared testimony of animals who feel or witness grief can reposition more than human lives.
We would like to thank the Australasian Animal Studies Association for their sponsorship of our 2 student prizes. These merit-based prizes will be awarded to a pre-PhD presenter and a PhD presenter whose presentations best fit with our ethos of respect, dignity, and benefit for other than human animals. The primary conference goal is to provide a safe space in which to make and build connections. We encourage you to share your contact information, to reach out to presenters and other participants during and after the conference, and ask that you feel free to share any events, job opportunities, conferences, or the like in the private AIP Facebook group. You may, of course, use the Zoom chat box during breaks, but we ask that you refrain from unrelated or distracting chats during the presentations, as this can be difficult to follow. There is, however, a Padlet where you can carry on conversations related to presentations. Links to the Facebook group and the Padlet were provided via Eventbrite along with the Zoom link. We'll also share them during the sessions. Please note that while the presentations will be recorded and shared, with the presenter's permission, of course, questions and answer sessions will not be recorded or will be edited out before posting. This is to allow for a judgment-free and lower stress environment, which can encourage discussion of difficult issues. We would like to remind everyone that this is a student conference. While we warmly welcome senior academics and professionals, we ask everyone to remain cognizant that all presenters are early career scholars. As such, we request that questions and feedback be framed in an encouraging and constructive manner. This is not to say we should shy away from debate or disagreement, but rather that we should keep in mind that for many, this will be their first experience of academic discussion. To that end, I'd like to share some important guidelines on etiquette for this conference. First, feel free to use the chat or Padlet to share contact information and engage in relevant discourse during the breaks. However, please refrain from distracting side discussions during the presentations themselves. Second, if you feel a participant is being offensive or insensitive, is trolling or bullying, please alert one of the organizers rather than challenging someone directly within the chat or the conference room, as this can lead to escalation and derail meaningful discussions. Engagement with academic discussions is a skill that requires time and practice to develop, and more often than not, a perceived affront is simply a clumsily framed question or comment. If in doubt, please be charitable. Next, while we all care deeply about advocating for and improving the lives of other than human animals, some of us take more pragmatic welfare approaches, while others sit firmly within the abolitionist camp. Not everyone here will be vegan, and we kindly ask that no one is alienated because of this. After all, there is a fine line between being challenged and being attacked. Lastly, to conserve bandwidth and provide the smoothest possible experience, we ask that you keep your video off and your microphone muted during others' presentations. Please direct any needs during the conference to any of the organizers. Thank you for joining us, and please enjoy the conference.